Okay, hey guys, I am going to do a little more extended version of what we were getting into yesterday. So we're going to fly into Kawishwe, and I'm going to explain a little bit more about some of the thought process and the decisions. Okay, so you get into our drop off. This is it, and I know it's all confusing. I'm gonna let you guys, if you want to pause it, anytime these little windows pop up, you can kind of do the math and see how it works. So in each of these windows, I put the title of the route. This is the first day we really hopefully can get this far. It's just a total of 6.8 miles in a canoe. That's not much, but here's where the real issue is. This next number is three different portages with a total of 313 rods, which is just a unique measurement that they use for some reason, and that equals 1 mile. 1 mile of portage is a lot. And actually, this is wrong. It should be four portages because I've got four right here. So I list out all the portages, total them, and then give you the mileage, and that corresponds to the maps on the Google Drive that I've been trying to share with you. So this is exactly what the maps will look like if you want to buy your own. But like I said in the text I sent, I printed these out. They look really good. The quality is almost exactly the same, and they're even more compact and organized um, than what you have to buy. But anyway, you start here, you cut across. That's the red spot here. Get into Square Lake, no port, and there's a couple little portages. These are nothing, but they take time just getting in and out of the canoe. So to show you that, I couldn't really do it, but it's right in here, a couple little portages, and then on to the next lake, and then this is where the real portages hit. This is by far and away the biggest portage we have. It's right here, 189. It's about a half a mile. It's a little over half a mile, but it's going to feel every bit of half a mile. If we can't go one way carrying all our packs and canoe and gear, then you got to do it three times. There, back, there again. And that's what most people do, but obviously you can save yourself a lot of time if you can somehow manage to grab your pack and carry the canoes. The canoes are light, so you get through the biggest portage. There's another one that's about half that size, but it's still one of the biggest portages. It's about a 90. And then you get into Polly, and Polly's a big, huge lake, but it's cool. You just hopefully we can cut all the way across it. This would be really awesome to get into this point and feel like we still got enough in the tank to push through. Because as you can see, in Polly, there's tons of campsites. This is as far as most people. This is as far as Bob and I made it last year, and this is where most people will stop, and they will just stay there. But if we can push on, this is what it would look like next. We would um, have a couple portages, really just two, a medium and a kind of a large. And if we can get into Coma Lake, this lake here, that would be really awesome. Here are the portages, 129 and 48 rods. If we get to Coma Lake on the first day, that Saturday, uh, we're going to be sitting pretty because all the big portages will be finished, and we've got mostly canoe time ahead, which is just going to be really fun after that. All right, so I'll just zoom out a little bit. There's really not too much to decide about. There's this one little loop we could do, but we probably won't, because I think what we're going to want to do is get to this point. This is the first real decision point right here. If we get here, we can go north or south, and I'll show you what the north or south options look like. Here is the north option. I know I showed you guys this last time, but I didn't really explain it. We're trying to get to this lake. Here is what it looks like. It's a total of 8.8 miles with 8 different portages. It's a ton of portages, a total of 1.3 miles. So it's just a bunch of small to medium portages getting through. But 8 portages really slows you down, getting in and out of the canoe, putting it on your back, and so on. The advantage, though, is just a really cool, totally out in the middle of nowhere place to be. Then here's the second option, all the way down, and we've got 10 miles, 307 rods with six different portages. So still a lot of portages, but not quite as much. Um, just about a mile of portages and six of them all together gets you right down here. This is Fish Dance Lake. It's a cool looking spot. There's two campsites right in here. I can maybe get that on the map. Let's see. Okay, Fish Dance comes in. It kind of cuts off on what I printed for you guys, but it's down in here at the bottom of this, and there it is right there. So you kind of come all the way up and down and around, and then if you get in here, there's some Native American pictographs that sounds cool to me. There's like kind of like cliffs around in here. There's a little tiny island. This is really deep. So that the 40 meters right there is really deep for that narrow. It's a long, narrow passage. I'm really torn, and so we'll just kind of do majority vote, whatever you guys want to do there. Um, so yeah, I could go on, but I don't know if you guys even care that much. If you just want to chill, there's definitely going to be cool places to chill. We just have to push. That first day, we want to get right in here, hopefully right here if we're doing really well. And then by the second day on Sunday, if we can be just camped out here or camped out somewhere down in here, then we just chill and fish and live the good life. So um, that's it, guys. Looking forward to seeing you all, and I'll talk to you soon.